how many kids do you want? Ang question nila, if we have planned to live in the Philippines in the future, how much is your monthly income? Hey guys! Welcome back to our channel. For today's video, mag-Q&A tayo. Pero pagpasensya nyo na kasi may dalawang batang makulit dito. Yung isa ay pinapadede ko, yung isa ay nasa ilalim. If you remember, nagtanong ako sa ating community kung meron kayong gustong itanong sa amin, ang gagawa kami ng video. So, pagpasensya nyo na kung may maririnig kayong tunog from Baby Jamie kasi ganyan talaga siya pag dumidede sa akin, may tunog talaga yung kanyang paglagok. So, ang ginawa ko dito ay pag nagsama-sama ko yung mga questions na sasagutin namin ngayon at yung mga questions na sasagutin namin sa mga susunod na araw kasi medyo marami tayong natanggap na questions and lahat sila gusto kong sagutin. First question from Chris and Vlog. Grabe, feel na ko ang kwento sa imong kinabuhi sis. Nakaka-inspired ka na pagtagumpayan gyud nimo ang tanan. Ang tanong ko, ilang taon ka nag-asawa? I was 30, turning 31 nung nag-asawa kami ni James. Next question is from Jerry Muriel. Hi, Racz and family. May I ask, where did you meet? And when? Do you remember the date? When did we meet?
Exact date?
Yeah.
It was June 6th?
No!
4th? 5th? 3rd? It was in June.
Okay, June 4th.
And our first date was in White Rock, British Columbia, which is south of Vancouver.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful place. And we had some Greek food.
So, James and I met online.
We met
that was
online,
our first
that was the first
date.
Yeah, the first time I physically met you. Okay.
Yeah. Pero we met online, but we were only talking for 4 days. And then we met in person. Kasi dito na ako noon nung nagkakilala kami ni James. So it's faster for us to meet in person kasi both of us are in Canada. I have a vlog and I was telling them how did we meet. So I can put this link on the video para makita mo kung paano kami nagkakilala. So next question from Karyas Ronaline. Sabi niya, ilang taon na kayo mag-asawa at ano yung buhay mo noong wala asawa? So, she's asking how many years are we married now and what was my life before meeting you? You want to answer that?
Well, how many years? It's 20.
Pinahihirapan ko siya.
So, this will be year number 7. Married. 6.
We married in 2015.
Okay, 2015.
He's so bad at dates. Kaya pinahirapan ko siya. Nagbilang pa.
True.
We married in 2015 and we are going to celebrate our 6th wedding anniversary on
July
July
4th. I know that one.
And what was my life before meeting him? So before meeting him, nagtatrabaho na ako dito and I was an author. I have written 2 books and then before that, nasa Morocco ako and before Morocco, I was a teacher in the Philippines. So nag-OFW ako sa Morocco. Next question is from Jack Fongelna. Sorry kung mali yung pagbasa ko ng iyong name. You're one of the best vloggers here on YouTube. Thank you so much. And the questions are, what are the things that you like and dislike living in Canada? Or now that racism is a hot topic and Miss Universe Canada candidate is black, what can you say about it? What I like about it here is everybody is kind of like leveled when it comes to status in life. Parang walang mayaman, no rich, no poor. When I was working as a nanny, hindi ako tinitingnan na mababa ng ibang tao. Like my boss, when I was a nanny, they treat me as a family. Aside from that, we call our boss on their first name. And like in the Philippines, you have to call ma'am, sir. It doesn't mean na kapag tinatawag mo sila sa first name nila, you don't respect them at all. Here, it's just parang pantay-pantay lang talaga yung mga tao dito. Even the mother and the father-in-laws, they won't be offended if I call them in their first name. But I just call them mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I can even recall calling somebody by their last name is when I was still in high school. We would address the teachers by their last name, so
Yeah.
Mr. or Mrs.
What are the things that I don't like about Canada?
Taxes?
Actually, yun, totoo yun. Kahit sino naman nagrareklamo when it comes to taxes. But at the same time, I like it too because I can see where our taxes are going.
Yeah, I don't like taxes, but I do like healthcare and roads.
That one too, I like the benefits that we're getting from the government because of the taxes that we're paying. Sorry guys, si Baby Jamie, tulog na siya kaya ayaw magpababa. So I have to hold him while we're vlogging. The next question is, now that racism is a hot topic and Miss Universe Canada candidate is black, what can you say about it? So Canada is a multicultural country. So maraming mga tao na nag-migrate dito from different countries, including Asian, black people, and Caucasian people. Actually, yung aming renter, she's black and she's from Nigeria, and she's a really nice person. So what I can say about racism is, sana matigil na because we can't really tell the person's attitude based on their color.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm married to white and he's married to me, so I think that's very important that we're not racist. May mga racist pa rin dito pero hindi masyado. And what can I say about it?
There's a lot of ignorance out there.
Yeah.
I think
that's the right word, ignorance.
I think that Canada's come a long way with racism, but still has a ways to go.
I read about Miss Canada's Instagram that she's not generalizing Filipinos, and nakita ko rin yung post niya that there are Filipinos who apologize in behalf of others who are racist towards her. Thank you for that question. Next question is from Gina de la Calzada. So her question is, paano mo naabot mga dreams mo? Kumapit lang ako sa dreams ko. I never stop until I reached them. It's hard. I had many obstacles. Marami akong pinagdaanan along the way. But I told myself na kapag nag-stop ako, hindi ko matutupad yung mga dreams ko. And I believe that my dreams can only be achieved kapag kumilos ako. And I didn't rely on anybody. There are people who helped me along the way, but most of the time, I had to work hard for them. The next question is from Jean N. She said she's okay if I don't answer this question, but she's asking, are you a Christian or Catholic? And do you believe in the rapture? Well, I am Catholic po. Thank you for the question. As much as possible, I don't want to discuss politics and religion sa aking vlog because we have different beliefs, we have different ideas, so let's just leave it at that. Next question is from Edmar Viloria. As of now, how much is your monthly income? Both of us at work. You answer that question.
So one thing that that's a little bit different here in Canada is we generally don't talk about how much we make. So and that's even between like family members. I don't know how much my parents make. I don't know how much my brothers make.
Ito, hindi talaga pinag-usapan kung magkano kinikita. He doesn't know kung magkano kinikita ng kanyang kapatid, ng kanyang magulang. Pero syempre kami mag-asawa, we know how much we make.
Yeah.
And I mentioned this on my vlog before that if you talk to your co-workers, kung magkano yung sinasahod ng isa at makarating yun sa HR, pwede kayong matanggal sa trabaho. So here, we don't talk about salary. So I guess we can say we do pretty good. That's why we were able to afford this house and a mortgage. We can say that we're doing okay when it comes to salary. Okay, next one. Can you give me some advice on how you budget your money? Because it's really hard for me as a single mom, especially my rent is so expensive.
I really admire what a single mom can do, because raising a kid and going to work, like I honestly have no idea how you do that. I've seen raising a kid where you know, we have support and it's like incredibly difficult. I already don't know how you do it. All I can say is, like, when it comes to budgeting is what we did is we put money into different buckets, like say food, gas, electricity bills and such. Set strict limits to those, and then whatever was left over went into savings.
Yeah, so for us, I guess how we budget is we don't buy things that we don't need. And as much as possible, if we can go to a thrift store.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is making sure you can separate things you need from the things that you want. And you know, things you need, you got to buy that, right? But trying to do what you can to limit spending the things you want if you're really trying to save money.
But of course, if there's only one person who's working for
it's
family,
difficult.
It's difficult.
It's difficult, yeah.
So the next question is from Edna Santiago. She said, malaki ba pagkakaiba ng ospital dyan kaysa sa ospital dito sa Pilipinas? So she's asking if there is a huge difference between the hospital here and hospital in the Philippines. Hindi naman ako nakapasok sa mga mamahaling hospital din sa atin. Ang napasok ko lang ay mga government hospital. If I compare the government hospital here and the government hospital there in the Philippines, masasabi ko na it's more advanced here. And also, we're not paying anything when we go to the hospitals. Kahit pa na malaking surgery yan, wala kaming pinabayaran, public or private. And also, Canada health system is considered one of the best in the world. Okay, so next question is from few people. Same ang question nila. If we have planned to live in the Philippines in the future. So this question is from Tamidles Yumhe, Maro Espinoza, Mervy, Grace Alvarez, Terry Peralta, and Don Japs. Okay, so they want to know if we have plans of living in the Philippines in the future. Why don't you answer that?
Like there's no immediate plan to, but maybe we'll change our mind down the road. We just moved into a new home here. Tracy's about to start school. and Raquel also worked very, very hard to get to Canada to where she is right now. So right now we're comfortable in Canada, but that's not to say that we won't decide to change our path in the future.
And also, kabibili lang namin ng lupa dyan sa Philippines. So, in the future, if we plan to move there, then we already have a property that we can build our house into. We'll inform you guys when we already have decided to live there. The next question is from Sapi Napi. What age is Tracy? And ano po a half po ni Tracy?
Tracy is 3.5 years old.
So James' mom is Polish Ukrainian and James' dad is British German. So si Tracy ay galing siya sa iba't ibang lahi. The next question is from Red Andre Victolero. May balak pa po ba kayong sundan si Tracy and baby Jamie? I admire your family so much. Love lots from Bulacan, Philippines. God bless. Thank you so much.
I don't think there's plans right now to have another baby, but we're open to having our minds changed in the future.
But we're happy with Tracy and baby Jamie right now. From Juvie, Daklan, and Almera, Makarimbang, how many kids do you want?
Yeah, it's about the same. I mean, we initially wanted 2, and we have 2.
Yeah.
But again, maybe our minds will change.
Next one is from John Jen Cadenas. As parents, how does baby Jamie change your life?
I mean, a lot less sleep. You kind of sleep when you can. He's a baby, you know. He's getting better. Hard to say because we've already, this is our second, so we've already been through the life-changing experience.
I would say that before, ang attention ko lang is for Tracy and James, but now I have to have more time for them. So binabalance ko talaga ang time ko for both kids. So one of the changes that we did is we make sure that when one parent is attending the other kid, the other is attending the other one. So for example, ako pinapatulog ko si baby Jamie, si James ang nagpapatulog kay Tracy. Or kapag nilalaro ni James si Tracy, ako kay baby Jamie. Or kapag gusto naman ni Tracy na laruin ko siya, si James naman ang may hawak kay baby Jamie. So, I guess before, it was only Tracy. But now, we have to make sure that we give both of them our time. And that leads us to the next question, which is from Boots Gabriel. As I can see, Tracy, wala ako nakikitang selos with her baby brother. What did we do?
Obviously, Raquel needs to spend a lot more time with baby. So I try to make sure that I spend time with Tracy.
I don't know if I need to make a full vlog about this, but what I can say is, talagang tinrain namin si Tracy na hindi siya magsiselos. Kapag pinapatulog ko siya, I always tell her that I love her so much. And sinasabi ko sa kanya na kung ano yung ginagawa ko kay baby Jamie now, ginagawa rin namin sa kanya before. Like for example, I said na, si baby Jamie, grabe siya dumede. Sabi ko, ganyan ka rin before. Minsan nakakalimutan ko na sinasabi ko kay baby Jamie na, I love you baby Jamie, I love you baby Jamie. Tapos nakikita ko si Tracy na nandun sa kabilang gilid. Sabihin ko, I love you baby Jamie, and I love you Tracy. So, sinasabihan ko sila pareho na mahal ko sila. And then kapag nakikita ko na minsan parang naghihingi si Tracy ng attention, sinasabi ko kay James na hawakan mo muna si baby Jamie kasi si Tracy kailangan kong asikasuhin. Ganon. So far medyo effective siya. I don't... Yeah. Tracy, kiss baby Jamie. Do you love your brother, Tracy? Yeah. Tulog na naman. He's full, that's why. I think if I have time, I will share with you everything that we did for Tracy para hindi siya magselos. And the next one is from Simple and Yummy. She said, paano mo po na ma-manage ang pag-vlog at pamilya? More power to you and God bless. If you notice, I'm only uploading every other day. So, ganun yung aking ginagawang pagmamanage. Kasi ayoko maubos din ng vlogging yung aking oras. So, I make sure that I have time for my family. I don't want to spend time just vlogging. And with editing, I'm doing it when the kids are sleeping. And when the kids are awake, si James yung tumutulong sa akin. So, he's really helpful when it comes to editing. Kasi editing takes so much of my time. So, at night, when baby Jamie wakes up, he's holding him. So he's really good at helping me. Even in vlogging, I make sure that at night, I still put the kids to bed. There were nights that I put both of them to bed before ako mag-edit. And another thing is, James is helping me when it comes to cleaning the house and cooking. Actually, in cooking, he's the one doing everything and washing the dishes. So, nagagawa ko yung pagbablog at pag-alaga sa mga bata. Next question is from Marie Evangeline Grace Malagday. She said, how's my mom? And hoping that I can vlog while video calling my mom. Just like Sir Robontology. Si Nanay okay naman siya. We talk almost every day. And thank you for your suggestion. Maybe one day I can do a video call with my mother. Thank you so much. So next question is from Jean Daulat. How you get the trust of your parents-in-law, especially you don't have a foreign blood?
There's a few things. So I think that just throughout like my 20s, I didn't really bring, I guess, a lot of girlfriends home or anything like that to meet my parents. So they're pretty happy with that, I guess. Also, I think, you know, my parents are pretty open-minded, and Raquel was pretty much just herself the whole time. So yeah, like I say, she was just herself for the most part. That's the biggest part. It's just, you know, everyone just accepts each other for who they are, and yeah, she's now, you know, one of the family for sure.
So next one is from Mary Saludes. She said, how is BC? Have you been in other provinces of Canada? Any plans to move from BC to other provinces like Toronto? Okay, you answered that now as well.
Yeah, so Toronto in Ontario. So BC is beautiful. Like you can see, maybe behind us there's rocks and trees. There's a big forest behind us. There's a lot of nature in British Columbia. We're certainly lucky to have that.
In December 2019, nag-travel kami from here going to Montreal in Quebec, Ontario, sa Niagara and Toronto. And then on our way back from there, nag-train kami. So we passed by Winnipeg, Manitoba, Saskatchewan. And then Edmonton. Napunta kami sa Edmonton. And we were in Edmonton in 2018. Tracy was only 6 months that time kasi James has relatives there.
Yep.
His aunts and uncles are there. We actually celebrated New Year of 2020 in Alberta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the train.
On a train, yeah. Any plans of moving from BC to other provinces? We don't really see ourselves moving to other provinces. We're happy where we are, especially our family. James' family is here. Our jobs are here. And we have beautiful mountains, beautiful surroundings. Si James at saka si Tracy ay naglalaro doon. So sabi ni James sa akin ay tapusin ko na daw yung aking pagbablog. So next question is from Sis Jean Kainoy. May balak ba kayong magtayo ng negosyo dyan sa Canada? Ako guys, talagang business-minded ako. So iniisip ko before na magtayo ng negosyo dito. It's either Filipino store or Filipino restaurant. Pero syempre busy pa ngayon sa mga bata, may trabaho pa ako, and nag-YouTube pa. But maybe in the future, if we find the right business, then we will do it. But we are in real estate, so let's see. Kasi ang negosyo is really hard to manage. You really have to be hands-on kapag nagbi-business ka, while real estate is not really. The next question is from Jen's World, and her questions are very Miss University.
Okay.
So her first question is, everyone in the world is suffering from this pandemic. What advice can you give people despite the struggles in life?
None of this has been easy, even for us. We're only just now starting to see like family and friends, but it's been, you know, a long time, and we've kind of been staying at home and just been by ourselves, and you know, not seeing anyone, not going anywhere, because you know, at this point we can't. So all we can really do is just stay safe and understand that the pandemic hopefully is just temporary.
Yeah.
I would say just make sure that you follow the, you know, the directions from your health authority.
Stay positive, not positive with COVID, but stay positive that this will end soon, and that this is, you know, temporary only, and let's work with each other, social distance, I guess, and just pray that this would end soon, and just be nice to each other kasi lahat na tayo ay nakakaranas na ng, you know, ng struggles in life. So being nice to each other is one of the things that we could do to ease each other's struggle, I guess. So let's help each other as much as we can. Okay, next question. If you are to write another book, what would it be about and why? I want to write another book about my struggles in life, about not giving up. But until now, I think hindi pa right time kasi for me, marami pa akong pagdadaanan sa buhay to be able to write a success story. Next question is, if you are given a chance to create something in a snap, what would it be? Well, at this moment, we are experiencing COVID-19. So if there's something that I would create, aside from vaccine, maybe it's something that would help to ease the pain of those people who lost loved ones, and also para gumaling na rin yung mga may sakit. Okay, next question is from Crystal Espinosa. Sabi niya, maybe you can give me some advices how not to overthink a lot, you know, random things on my mind that sometimes I ended up crying for no reason. I don't know if it's the same thing yung nararamdaman mo ngayon, but nararamdaman ko before. Parang umiyak lang ako na wala namang dahilan. Avoid it by being busy. So one of the things I did was creating my YouTube channel. Kasi diba kapag busy tayo, we're not thinking of other things. I'm not in the position to give you an advice. I'm not an expert to that, pero I'm telling you based on experience. But if you really need help from professionals like psychologists, it's better to talk to them. Pero yun nga, maghanap pa ng pagkakaabalahan mo. Tulad ng iba, during this pandemic, they became plantito and plantita. Next question from Melody, how do you define success? Sa tingin mo, sis, successful ka na sa buhay mo ngayon? Why or why not? Well, we all have different definition of success. Yung ibang tao, kaunti lang yung narating nila, pero tingin nila successful na sila kasi nabago na nila yung life nila. But other people are not contented yet with what they have achieved. If I say that I am successful now, why or why not? In some aspects, I could say that I'm already successful. In some, I am not yet. Like for example, with my kids, I am not successful when it comes to raising them yet because I'm still raising them. So I could say that I succeeded in being a mom if I see them grow up nice people, nice kids, and they are successful in their lives as well, or hindi sila nagda-drugs or something like that. Another question from Sis Melody. After all that you have in your life, after all the sacrifices, hard works, what are the lessons that you can share to others? Masasabi ko lang ay huwag tayong sumuko sa hirap ng buhay. And kapag tayo ay may mga pagsubok na pinagdaanan, we have to think that yung mga pagsubok na yun ay binibigay sa atin kasi kakayanin natin. And masarap namin yung tagumpay kapag alam mo na pinaghirapan mo. So, don't give up and just hold on to your dreams. Huwag kayong sumuko until matupad ninyo yung mga pangarap ninyo sa buhay. Okay.
You want me to say something too?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So, one thing I've learned is that life is going to change. It's very important to embrace or control it as much as you can. Also, definitely make sure that you have your dreams, but it's also okay to change your dreams if you need to, because you don't know what's going to change in your life. And 5 years ago was very different than 5 years now. Like
for example, before I met James, I bought the house in the Philippines and I said, in the future I'm gonna retire in the Philippines. But after meeting him, I was like, okay, my life is here for now. My family is here, my kids are here. My plans before was different from my plans now. Just always think what's best for your loved ones and what's best for you.
Stay true to yourself.
Yeah, because all the sacrifices I had, all the hard work I had, whatever I had in my life, I always had motivation, I always had inspiration. What I always think is for my family, for my loved ones, para sa sarili ko, ginagawa ko ito kasi mahal ko sila, gusto kong matulungan sila. So always think of the inspirations that you have, because that's going to help you achieve your dreams. So I think we are on the last question, but before I tell you the last question, I would like to say that some of the questions here I didn't answer yet because we're going to have our second Q&A vlog because James and I are going to celebrate our 6th anniversary soon. So we're going to do this vlog because most of them are relationship questions, and we're going to shout out other people at the end of this video as well. So the last question is from Applegee's Home. She asked, Sis Racz, I hope that we can collab in the future. Maybe we can do that. And also she said, ano po ma-advise nyo sa aming mga kapwa OFW? So my advice for my fellow OFW is just make sure that you save something for yourself. Kasi kung padala kayo ng padala sa Philippines, kayo din yung kawawa kapag kayo ay umuwi na wala kayong pera. So make sure that you save something for yourself. You teach your family back home na magtrabaho din at wag aasa sa inyo. And the most important is take care of yourself kung nasang bansa man kayo, kasi mahirap na kapag tayo ay nagkasakit. Health is wealth kapag tayo ay nasa ibang bansa. Before we shout out the other people, there are questions here about my YouTube. Kung nasolve ko na yung problem ko, I'm gonna vlog about that. We are still fixing it. And another question is about my brother, kung kamusta na siya. Hindi ko pa siya masasagot until now kasi hindi pa rin nasisettle yung problem about sa accident ng brother ko.
And all the questions about our relationship, we're going to answer in the next vlog.
Yeah, so may mga questions dito kung ano daw yung mga nagustuhan namin sa isa't isa, what made you decide that she or he is the one for you, mga ganon. Tapos kung ano daw yung ginagawa namin kapag kami nag-aaway, kung sino daw yung una nakikipagbate, kung paano daw namin na-manage yung hindi namin pagkakaintindihan, etc. etc. So sasagutin namin yan sa susunod na vlog. And right now we are going to do a shout out, and because James was just sitting here and I answer most of the questions, he's gonna do the shout out. Okay?
Shout out to Rebecca Suma Linog. Shout out to Cherry Bond. Shout out to Anna Marie Tapiqueria. Shout out to Riverside. Shout out to Blissful Wanderer. Shout out to Angel Yoshioka. Shout out to Nini Innocent. Shout out to Jorena Tarun. Shout out to Ray Sin Maestro. Shout out to Hazel Hinogwin. Razzle Hinogwin. Shout out to Jean Bagsick. Shout out to Connie Ching. Shout out to Jane Shares. Shout out to Soling Nanong. Shout out to Helena.
Maria.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Maria Helen Nicodemus. And shout out to Yojomo.
Sorry.
Yojomo's Rans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so shout out to you guys. These are the people that didn't ask questions. They just said that they like our vlogs or they want a shout out. So yeah, good job. Ayan guys, hanggang dito na yung ating vlog for today. Thank you so much for watching. And please watch out for our part 2. We will see you again sa aming susunod na vlog. Bye for now.
Bye.